Hello and good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Georgia, and I want to come back to the question, who are you beyond your credentials? I threw that question out a few weeks ago, and it struck a chord with a bunch of people because it's a really hard question to answer. Now, I've been thinking about this question for a while. And you think a little, you experience a little, you think a little, experience a little, and here I am again with a few new insights. Now, what is a credential? Well, if you're a credential chaser, you kind of know what I mean. Anything that goes on your CV and gives you this sense of satisfaction for a little bit and maybe some new opportunities. The problem is not really to get credentials or even to chase them. The problem is when you identify with them. So really, when you dig deep, as far as I know, at least as far as I've dug into it, credential chasing is really all about the need, the neediness. You think you need permission from someone else to be good enough to do something. You think you need the validation from the outside. Living beyond your credentials then, in a first step maybe, is one, to give yourself uncommon permissions instead of asking someone else to give you that permission. And also finding the fine line between self-expression, where you're curious about what validation comes in, you're not attached to how exactly that validation happens, and the one that I connect with credential chasing, which is the need for validation to even feel good or feel good enough. The last topic I want to talk about when it comes to living beyond your credentials is belonging. Often we seek permission from the outside and validation from the outside to get a sense of belonging that we think we don't have otherwise. That need for belonging can stand in our way to freely self-express and try something new that's maybe unusual. And so it stands in the way of living beyond your credentials. I'm going to tell you about my story with belonging, which ends in me knowing that I belong by definition, and I don't have to fit in to do that. So much for today's introduction to Beyond Your Credentials, seeking permission and seeking validation in order to get a sense of belonging that I will explore in the next few videos. I will explore several uncommon permission I've given myself and people around me. Things like thinking outside the box, or believing in things that science hasn't proven yet, believing in unicorns, and what that allows me to actually do in the space beyond my credentials. I will also talk more about the fine line between self-expression and seeking validation to feel good enough, and my journey with belonging. All right. In the meantime, please comment below any comments you have, any thoughts, any questions. Don't hesitate to contact me. I hope to see you soon, and have a great day. Bye-bye.